Hi everyone, it's Nick Altmeyer, linkinglewiscounty.com, filling in for Rebecca today on today's episode of Hear All About It. Today we have Joe Lawrence with us, and Joe is here representing the Lowville Youth Soccer Association. And that time of year again, we're getting ready to start soccer signups. So Joe's here with all the information on that today.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. Yeah, we'll be starting registration here soon. The season doesn't start till July, but we need to get registration and everything planned up front. So LYSA is for ages 5 to 13. It's a co-ed league. We really focus on player development in the league. So we're not focused on competition necessarily, but just teaching the basics of the game.
Right.
And so yeah, we need to get registration started now to plan for the season and get our t-shirts made and our teams made and everything like that. So we have 3 registration events coming up the end of April and beginning of May. All 3 of them will be held at the Lowville Elks Lodge. And the first one is Tuesday, April 26th from 4 to 6 p.m. The second one will be Tuesday, May 3rd from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And the third one will be Wednesday, May 11th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Again, all 3 of them at the Lowville Elks Lodge.
Okay, and like you said, it's not really focused on the competition end of things. It's more developing the skills and the team aspect of things and things like that. So anybody that's interested, what are some of the qualifications? Like, do you have to be like a resident of Lowville, or is it anywhere in Lewis County?
No, we do call ourselves the Lowville Association, but it's open to anyone.
Okay.
All you need to bring into registration is, if you're a first-time player, you need a proof of age, a copy of a birth certificate, and that's really for insurance purposes, just to verify that the ages we're putting everyone in the correct group. If you're a returning player, we already have that information on file. All you really need to bring is that proof of age, and we have the registration forms there at the event, so you can fill it out. It's a basic form just with your contact information, your child's information, an emergency contact, all the normal stuff. And in terms of the ages, we start at so our cutoff is December 1st, just like the school uses a calendar.
Right.
So if you're on the young end and questioning whether you can play or not, it's anyone that's going to be 5 before December 1st. So if you turn 5 by November 30th, even if you are still 4 when the season starts, you're eligible to play.
Okay.
And on the other end, you need to still be 13 by December 1st. So even if you're 13 when the season starts, but you turn 14, say in like September, October, you're actually too old to play that year.
Gotcha.
It's all on that December 1st date.
Right. Okay. And what kind of cost is associated with the soccer club?
Well, we've tried to keep the registration low. It's $25 for the first child from a household, and then $20 for each additional child. And then you do need to provide, we do require shin guards, which you're responsible for providing on your own. Cleats aren't required. You need some sort of sneaker or cleat, but it doesn't have to be a fancy soccer cleat or anything. Right. So really it's the $25 registration cost, and shin guards are the main criteria. We do have a late fee because of the planning that needs to go into it and the lead time we need to have t-shirts made and everything. We encourage registrations before May 20th.
Okay.
And if you register after May 20th, if we still have room on the rosters, we may be able to accommodate you, but we do charge a late fee, and at that point the registration is $40 per child. Okay.
And then each child gets a t-shirt, I think you mentioned, as part of the
registration. They get to keep their t-shirt.
Okay.
At the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of time commitment and things like that are people looking at? Yeah. So how long is the season, and like generally how many days a week do you guys practice, and for how long?
Yeah, so it's 2 days a week. It's not a travel team or everything. Everything's held right at the fairgrounds in Lowville.
Okay.
It's Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and it's from 6 to 8 p.m., but not every child is practicing for the full 2 hours. It depends on your age group, if
Okay.
you're at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m.
Okay.
type of thing. And our season will start right after 4th of July on Tuesday, July 5th,
Okay.
and it runs through August 11th.
Okay.
And the only week we don't have sessions is during Fair Week, because the soccer fields are used as parking lots. So.
Right. A little busy over there during that week. Yep. All right. And I know that another need that you guys have with the program right now is the need for volunteer coaches and parents to maybe that are interested in coaching the team. You definitely have a need for that right now?
Absolutely. We're always looking for coaches. You don't even have to have a lot of soccer knowledge. It's, really we provide you with materials and drills that you can work with the kids on. And we also need kind of parent chaperones, so to speak, because we do get some high school age kids that coach, and that's great. We really encourage having them, but for every team we need one adult that's part of the coaching staff. So even if you don't have a lot of soccer background, if your child is playing and you'd be willing to serve as the adult contact for the coaching staff, you might be paired with a high school student who may have more knowledge of the game. Right.
Just kind of your presence and your supervision is kind of needed.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I know that so you generally are representing the Lowville Youth Soccer Association, but you did mention that there are some other associations here in the county or other areas that kind of put soccer programs together?
Yeah, like I said, we have no restrictions on where you live in terms of being in our program, but Copenhagen has a program for similar ages, and Beaver River also typically has a program every summer. I don't have a lot of details on their program, but if you live in those communities, we'd certainly encourage you to reach out there and find out about the local program. There's also Boonville and Carthage also have programs, so it just depends on what's most convenient for you.
And I think you mentioned as well, maybe if you have an older child or somebody that's looking for something a little bit more competitive, that there's another league here in Lowville? Yep,
there's one called Lewis County United, which is Lewis County. It takes kids from all over Lewis County, and that is it starts at age 10 and goes right up through high school, and it's a little more competitive. You play other teams in the Jefferson and St. Lawrence County areas, and so again, with LYSA we go up to age 13, but if you're getting into that 10, 11, 12-year-old range, and your child's looking for something a little more competitive than LYSA, then LCU offers a really nice opportunity to kind of move on to the next level with your skills.
And people can kind of get that information from the LYSA program if you've been involved with that.
Well, I should have mentioned, our primary contact in this day and age has been on Facebook, so we do have a LYSA Facebook page.
Okay.
And we post information on there about upcoming events, and we try to share information from other programs. Like a few weeks ago, we shared the flyer for the LCU program on our Facebook page, and they also have a Facebook page for Lewis County United or LCU. So
Okay. So once again, we have the 3 registration events coming up at the Lowville Elks Club. So that'll be well after everybody gets back from spring break and things like that. So you got the first one's going to be on Tuesday, April 26th, and that's going to be from 4 to 6 p.m. Then we have Tuesday, May 3rd from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And then we have Wednesday, May 11th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. right over at the Lowville Elks Lodge. Did you have anything else that you wanted to mention about the program?
I guess I just mentioned that another question we often get is about conflicting with other sports like baseball or Pop Warner football in the fall, and we actually try to work with those groups and with the space at the fairgrounds, because we all use the same fields. But at the younger age groups, your child can play Little League baseball, and that season's wrapping up by the time we start our soccer season, and then we're wrapping up our soccer season by the time something like Pop Warner starts. So so if the nice thing is with the younger kids, you don't necessarily have to choose one versus the other if
Right.
they want to try out some different things.
Each one kind of leads into
Yeah.
the next one.
Yeah. Once they get a little older, and they start doing some of these travel teams and more
Right.
competitive things, there may be more overlap with the
Right.
seasons, but at the younger ages, we've been able to kind of keep it separate like that.
Right. Also, I guess we could mention really quick too, if you would like, are there sponsorship opportunities available this year for the teams?
Absolutely, thank you. So we, again, as part of trying to keep our costs as low as possible, we are always looking for sponsors, and we do that by printing the names of the sponsors on the T-shirts that the student or the children receive for their games. So yeah, if you could reach out to us again on our Facebook page if you're a business interested in sponsoring and haven't had a chance to in the past, but it's always appreciated.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming in today, Joe, and hope you have a very successful season. And I know it's something a lot of the little ones really look forward to every year is the summer soccer program. So good luck with it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.